So I learned what I wanted to steer so fucking clear from.
Men.
I'm embarrassed of my claps today. I got nervous in front of Tina.
I know. She does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very beautiful.
Tina's with us today.
Yeah, I brought my mom. I don't think you can see her, but she's here.
No, you can see her little topsy tootie.
You can just see her top.
You can see her one boob, which is a pretty big boob.
It's very
If you
large.
ask me.
Lucky to see that one titty.
Exactly.
I feel blessed.
Yes. Hashtag blessed and Beth. We're here with Beth today.
Hello.
My mom. She's not my real mom, but she is my real mom, if that makes sense.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think everybody will get it.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to say sometimes in the queer community, but I feel like it happens more than sometimes. But you get a mom
Or many.
Yeah.
or many moms.
Totally.
Obviously, like our entire group is all moms, and that's why we even
Depending
do
on
this
who's the most
podcast.
fucked up.
That's true as fuck.
Yeah.
I felt
It
like
rotates
a mom the other
too,
night.
I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely. But Beth, dear friend of mine, and is totally my mother, and today's Mother's Day, so we decided to have my mom on. And we're trying to get actual Mariela del Carmen back on, but we'll
She might be
see.
busy.
She's busy.
She's vibing
With
out
one of
there.
my besties grilling up a lobster steak meal for her, and I'm just like in the shadows.
Like, here's your
Somebody's
card.
gotta
Fucking
do it.
She's been asleep all day because she's got too high with her gummies the night before.
Oh,
so she's been
God.
just basically ignoring me and reality all day. So I'm like,
It's her day.
Let her
you're
live.
right. I know.
If that's how she wants to spend her day, an edible hangover.
It's not about how she chooses to spend her day. It's about how she comes down the stairs and she's just like, well, and where were you?
It's how she chooses to dictate your day. Truly.
I'm like, bitch, I called you 3 times today. And one of the first phone calls was, I'm naked in bed and Marco's making me breakfast. Like,
Damn.
and then that was it. And
What a
I was like,
dream.
okay, well, then I'm going to leave you alone for the rest of the day.
'Cause I don't want to hear more
And
than
I
that.
hope you get some head.
You're advocating for the head in the house
As
now.
long as I'm not here.
Were you gone?
Yeah, I was gone all day.
Oh.
Yeah, bye-bye. Tartar.
Yeah, you better
Get your head, girl.
You said
Get in
tartar.
where
I
you
like
fit
to
in.
announce when I'm leaving now because I'm like, get it out of your pants,
Not
get it out of
ta-ta,
your
though.
heart and your soul and your coochie. Oh, by the way, we're making t-shirts that say heart, soul, and coochie.
Yeah.
So if you want one, comment below.
Merch
Somewhere.
drop.
Sick of trying to make you guys happy. Has 2 sips of champagne.
We're over all
My
of
glass
you.
says, let's
Fucking
party.
sick of you.
It brings out the best in people.
No, but really, please listen. Okay, we're gonna start with our Mom of the Week because it's Mother's Day, and why not? Let's switch it up a little bit.
Cool.
Who did you choose? What are we talking about today?
So, as a neurodivergent, beautiful, amazing lesbian of the world, I took this
Are you talking
assignment.
about yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you were
Nailed
talking
it.
about me. I was like, what?
I thought you were talking about
Also
Tina.
that. But I took this assignment very literally, and I was like, you know who else is a beautiful, amazing, modern lesbian of the world? Mother Nature.
Oh, okay, bitch.
So
you
Wow.
went smart
she is,
with
and
it.
she is the cruelest mother of them all. So I made a list of natural disasters that happened this week.
Just this week?
Just this week?
Oh, wow.
You're right. She is a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the worst.
Magnitude 6.4 earthquake on the Mexican-Guatemala border.
It sounds like a dildo. Go ahead.
I would buy
I think
it.
I
I
have
would buy
that,
it.
actually.
You do.
I do.
It's double-sided. Okay, keep going.
Only ever double-sided. Wildfires in Hawaii, tornadoes in the Midwest, floods in Brazil and Kenya. Colorado cuts power to prevent fires. I went on CNN.com and just like made a list
Boom.
of all
I
the
don't trust
headlines.
them.
I didn't read anything.
Yeah, that's
Further
fair.
than the
I
headlines.
love that. But that was very clever. Good job. We don't trust CNN. Who do we trust then?
No one.
Nobody.
Literally nobody.
Not a single one
no.
of them.
I'm stressed.
You read them, you listen and read them both, all of them, and then you like figure out the truth somewhere in the middle.
That's honestly so
Okay.
legit. You get a sixth sense about these things.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, for sure, never Fox News.
For sure, never.
For sure, never.
That is safe. Yes.
So they fired Tucker Carlson, huh? They really did it?
Wasn't he fucking somebody?
I don't know.
That's
I
what
hope so.
Yeah, I think it was like sexual harassment.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm also a little excited.
I don't know who Tucker
Like, go fuck
Carlson is,
yourself.
but I'm
I don't
assuming.
know him.
I'm assuming he was fucking someone. That's
He's
the
the
only reason
worst.
people get fired.
Yeah.
He's like the worst of the worst of the worst. And it was like just hilarious to all of us who hate him that he got fired is really all that happened. But he was on Kill Tony the other day, which is you're familiar with Kill Tony.
I never heard of it.
Never ever. in your life,
Never heard of it. No.
You couldn't name a single episode out of thin air.
No, not episode 525. Not at all.
After you listen to this episode, go Google that episode
I think
and
that's
see
the one,
what
yeah.
we're talking about. And you're in for a real treat. And then comment below. Okay, you get T-shirts
I
and Kill
say
Tony
I'm not
today.
a comedian, but maybe.
But she's got a mean joke about, what was it, coleslaw?
It was mayo.
It was mayo based.
It was a mayo based joke. Yes.
Yeah. Comment down below when you figure out what it is. Okay. Who fucked you up, Beth?
Oh, honey. What a loaded question.
Aside from us.
Aside from this entire episode so far, yes.
Who fucked me up in my life?
Yeah, like your mommy, your daddy, both of them.
Always mommy. Always
Yeah.
mommy. Yeah. Radio silence from mom since forever.
Since like Nam.
Since Nam, dude.
Oh,
1846.
Congratulations, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah, it must feel
it was
pretty good sometimes.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
Like we don't need her.
No. And like it's one of those things where there's definitely a difference between obviously people whose moms have passed away and people whose moms are living but not
Dead to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Still a grieving process, obviously a very different grieving process.
Sure.
But it was like obviously so much more of a choice at one point.
Absolutely.
But, drug addict,
yeah.
pill addict, alcoholic, you do what
Just
you gotta
a real
do.
winner.
Trifecta.
Yeah, the trifecta.
Three's
Mom
company.
of the week, if you will.
Mom
Yeah.
of the week. Up there with Mother Nature.
Come on, Mother Nature.
Come on now.
Yep.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Who fucked
okay.
you up?
Oh, God, we know exactly who fucked me up. She's right over there. We could call her in here right now.
Like, yes, I did. And
Literally.
I do it again.
Right? Ike.
Ike.
How do you feel on days like today?
Honestly, I'm to the point now where it kind of feels just like another day.
Sure.
And I have a lot of empathy for people who feel this day very heavily.
Yeah.
I really genuinely, and I think that's kind of where like my maternal instincts come in a little bit too. Like I want to take like the energy that I am capable of having on a day like today, and also time that I don't have to spend with my mom and help and be of support for others that might need it more than me. Like that's kind of where I'm at now. You know what I mean?
That's you 24/7.
Thanks.
Like you would give your left arm if you could, I think.
Yeah.
If it wasn't painful, you'd be like, here you go. I don't need it. I'm right-handed.
And that's mainly because I just don't want to focus on myself.
Okay, that's fair and very mature and very grown of you to admit.
So like, let's just focus on everybody else.
Do you feel like if
period.
you had a good mom, you would still be as motherly?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like, do you feel like perhaps you are being the mother that you wish that you had?
Definitely. Like to an extent, absolutely. Because I have like my whole life actively worked against being like her. So I think that either consciously or subconsciously, I absolutely try to pull these like caring, supportive like feelings out of myself for other people, because I didn't receive that, at least from my mom.
Absolutely.
So to be able to try and be that to somebody else, even though I don't have children of my own, but like to be in a nurturing role to my friends and my chosen family,
Yes.
that's everything to me.
Absolutely.
For sure. Yeah. And I mean, if I'm being like so fucking for real, it's also me like proving something to myself too.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
There's layers to this shit.
Oh, so many fucking layers.
Layers.
7-layer dip, which is an invention by white people.
Yeah.
Oh,
7-layer dip. What, didn't white people invent 7-layer dip?
I would think so. It
I'm
makes
pretty
sense.
sure, yeah.
My wife
It's-
would literally kill me if I didn't say this right now, but she made a 7-layer dip for her Dungeons and Dragons campaign today, and literally, so it's just so funny that you bring that up.
And Pam is the whitest person.
She
Well,
Not-
with a name like Pam.
Not in her soul. Not in her soul. but like
Not in her mind.
or in her mind, or in her coochie. She is a red. She's got red hair. She's white as a piece of paper, and she's got freckles.
Yep.
Come on
She
now.
looks Irish as fuck.
And she made a 7-layer
She
kit for
sure
her
did.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Why wasn't I invited?
That's my baby.
I need to talk to Pam
Put a
because
ring on
I've been
it real
trying to
quick.
get into D&D. So I would love to holler at your
She
girl.
wanted to do a whole ass like D&D podcast. Like she wanted to like start, she's into
ready.
it.
She is
She
like
loves
ready.
it.
She will absolutely talk to you about
Is
D&D.
she the
Yes.
dungeon master? Oh,
She's my DM.
Isn't that hot?
wow.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
actually so fucking ridiculously sexy that like every time I play and she's my DM, I am like,
Yeah.
just gotta cross those legs
Yeah.
a little bit extra.
Dripping.
She's just the voices, babe.
You gotta wear yeah, you gotta wear a tampon to D&D and you're not even on your period. Is that what's happening? I need to know.
Like literally, no.
No, not literally.
Like figuratively.
But
yes.
is that
You were
how
just
wet
asking,
your
like-
but is that how wet your Dungeons and Dragons
yeah.
wife makes you?
It's absolutely.
That's so healthy.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Congratulations, Mazel, if you will.
Yeah. Congratulations on
Mazel.
being white. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, no, congratulations on being wet. You're not even listening. Ugh.
Wet
So-
and white.
Go ahead.
That was it. Wet and white.
Oh,
You thought I had something important?
worth it. I thought you said when, like with when,
That was-
and I
I'm
was like,
just-
wait, is that even a start of a
I'm
sentence?
stimming. Just
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's a
I feel
day.
that.
You're doing great.
Yeah, thank
honestly,
you.
Really. I was gonna ask you, do you guys cosplay?
In the bedroom?
Yes.
No. At
Okay.
least we haven't. I don't think we'd really be against
tonight's the night.
it. Maybe tonight is the night.
DM.
Listen.
DP?
You never know.
Yeah.
DP,
Yeah.
like deep pussy.
No,
Like
you don't
double
know.
penetration.
You don't know.
Oh,
DP?
double penetration. Yeah,
I
so
know you
sorry.
know. No,
She
I
said
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
should have
pussy.
known.
I'm like deep pussy. What are we talking about
That
here?
too.
Double penetration. God, that sounds like my worst nightmare.
That sounds like so much overstimulation for me personally.
Oh,
I'm
it's the
saying.
only I need like something in my ass and on my clit
Yeah.
and inside of me at the same time.
I feel that. I think
Damn.
when I think of double penetration, I think of just two huge dicks.
That's
no.
exactly where my mind goes.
But really, it's
It's
not
not.
about that.
I like
Yeah.
a little thumb in
yeah.
the butt.
Yeah, just a little something.
Yeah, a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
keyword penetration,
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
penises.
Yeah.
No, never penises.
But I really think double
sometimes.
penises. When I hear DP, I think double penises.
For me,
I think
never
of like
penises.
brutal porn, you know, where like the chick's just getting like nailed by two dudes
Absolutely.
with huge dicks.
yeah,
And I'm literally like,
she's like barely kind of conscious.
crying.
It's like really.
I believe they call that
yeah.
spit roasting, if you will.
spit roasting.
Yeah.
God, that's smart and clever.
Isn't
and I
it?
hate it. I hate it so much.
Like I hate that
But
I'm
I
gonna
also
use
kind
that
of
later.
love it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that on stage
You
one
for
day.
sure are. Yeah.
That's okay. I'll clip it. I'll show you guys. It's fine. Do you have sex icks and pics? Like things you like, things you don't like?
I mean, yeah. I feel like it just is.
We like to go from trauma to sex, by the way. That's how we do
They're
it.
very
how I
they're
like to go.
related.
Yeah, they're related.
And that's how I like to go to sex in general.
Okay,
From
great.
trauma to sex. If I'm having a traumatic moment, let's just not. Let's just
talk
have sex
about it.
instead.
That's how we know you're a good lay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, one thing about me, I am confident that I am a good lay.
Good.
How do you know?
General feedback.
That's good.
Yeah.
But like people could be lying to me, but like I don't need to know that.
I don't think people
none of
are
it.
lying.
No.
The coochie don't lie.
Coochie don't lie.
You know.
It's hard, and also it's hard to fake with women.
Correct.
I feel like a little bit. You're
Yeah.
so kind of in tune, even if it's like a casual thing. You
Right.
just pick up on like what's working and what's not.
Right.
Which I guess would be one of my picks. I'm definitely like a pleasure giver. I like to receive
exciting.
too, but I am definitely like a pleasure giver. Like, could come from making somebody else come.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All day, dude.
totally.
For sure. What's an ick?
I think the thing that I've struggled with, like, actually, that is the biggest turnoff is like when you can really, I mean, you have to be pretty, and this is specifically speaking about head, I guess.
Okay.
I want you to
Starts taking notes.
Right. I want you to be like so into it. I want you to be like moaning into my pussy. I want you to be, you know what I'm saying?
When you're giving or
100%.
receiving?
When I'm receiving.
Okay.
Both, I guess.
Yeah.
But like
Sure.
when I'm receiving, I've just had like, and it would be like silent sex.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people that
Oh
just don't
my
make any
God.
noise. I need an indicator. I need to know. And also, like, if you're going down on me, let me know that my pussy is like delicious, that you are loving it.
Yeah.
Like, that is the biggest
Take
turn
notes,
on.
everyone.
I will ask you questions. I will be like, yeah, do you like it? Tell me all about it.
Right.
Like,
Hello.
What are you? Describe it for me.
Exactly. What do you see down there?
you see?
How do you feel?
I like to whisper affirmations into the pussy.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
Absolutely.
nice?
That is
What's
like so
one
nice.
of them? What's one of them for an
What's
example?
that you are beautiful and you are worthy of greatness, and everything that is coming to you, you deserve. You
Damn.
Orgasm on
you are
sight.
deserving of abundance. Yeah.
Okay. We just
Yeah.
made eye contact when she said that.
Yeah.
so.
I saw that.
I
was
felt
just
it.
like, hey.
Yeah.
Me and my pussy felt it, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't had anybody whisper into my pussy in a minute, so that felt really great. Thank you
can.
so much. I know.
I'll
I'll
just-
schedule something
I
for
won't,
2025.
I won't like eat the pussy. I'll just whisper into it.
That's
Just
fair.
the affirmation.
'Cause
Okay,
you're
I like
celibate.
that. Yeah, correct.
And I want to respect that.
Thank you so much. So, are you laughing?
You
I'm
good?
laughing, but I'm also ready for your icks and pics.
My icks and pics?
Oh.
I think maybe I've already said, but ick for me, same. Silence, not like somebody just not being really into it.
Yeah.
Same. Like, and then my pics, missionary baby all day. Just kidding, not really.
Not. Yeah. I was like, no, you're not.
Oh, okay, good for you.
I was hoping you guys were gonna laugh, but now I'm just embarrassed.
We're just
I
like,
was
yeah.
mostly confused, but like
It's
didn't
okay.
want to like shame you about
they don't
it.
all land. Oh, that's really sweet of you.
No, that's why I'm the mom.
Pics, I don't know. I like public sex. I like stuff like that. I've said it before, but
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's the kind of stuff that I'm into
Bet.
for sure.
But
And you have to be like, you have to be adventurous, and you also like I need multiple orgasms. Like I hate a hit it and quit it. I hate that shit. Like I want to go again.
oh
Yeah.
Oh, I go sleep.
yeah,
I know. Not a lot of my exes, but the longest term relationship I've ever been in was a hit it and quit it, and it was just very disappointing. And then I started dating women, and I was like, or people with vaginas, if you will, and I was like, this is where it's at.
Yeah, totally.
So checks boxes for me, you know.
I feel that.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we listen to this voicemail really quick?
Yeah. Let's
We got
do
a
it.
voicemail.
We
I
have a
was like,
voicemail.
Brie and I are both so tired today, and I hope it's still good and funny, but holy shit. And like Beth is killing it, but like my upper lip sweat is excessive today, and it's mostly from the stress and the tiredness. So I hope we're making you guys laugh and making you feel good on this Mother's Day.
You shouldn't have said anything. Maybe nobody noticed.
No, they
was like, I
probably
feel like
didn't,
it was
but
fine.
either way.
You just want to be honest.
Yeah. All the time.
I did yard work today, and I don't know if any of you know anything about me, but I do not do yard work. I don't work. Everybody wants to work. I don't want to work.
Yeah.
I work from home and I sit at a desk. I have a standing desk, and you know what I do? I sit all day. Can it stand? Yeah. Do I stand? Nah.
They shouldn't even give you the choice.
And then
if that's what
sometimes
they're
I'm
gonna
like,
do.
my ass hurts, and Zelina will be like, why don't you stand your desk up? And I'm like, oh, I forgot.
I forgot.
Literally. Anyway, the voicemail.
Yes. Let's listen to it. It's so good.
So I'm the youngest of 4. Immigrant family. I was the only one born in the United States. Everyone else in my family is born in El Salvador, and my mom fled El Salvador during the Civil War and made a new life in
Beautiful.
the United States at age 28. Very difficult. Lots of trauma. Lots of things to deal with. However, something I've noticed is that as my mom has aged, we've left the nest. We have our own places. I've noticed an increase in her inability to stop talking. And literally, I see myself and my siblings dissociate when we're hanging out because she just won't stop talking. Any topic becomes a life lesson. it's like she constantly wants us to be prepared for any potentially fucked up situation that could happen. So you can imagine the anxiety she instilled in me from very young. But how the fuck do we get her to stop talking? Like, just every once in a while, you know? She can still talk a lot, but how do we get her to stop talking when I think it's a coping mechanism from dealing with her own problems?
Damn.
Ooh, that's real.
First and foremost, how do we get you to stop talking, bitch? That thing was like a minute 90 or something.
No, dude, the whole time I was like, are we gonna get
Like, where are we going with this?
Are we getting to the point? What's the point? This could have been so much funnier.
This could have been an email. No, just kidding. We're so thankful
thank
for
you.
your voicemail.
Call
we
us
are
again.
literally begging people to give us voicemails so we can do these and yeah, we want to do these sessions with you guys. So,
No one
my
ever calls
advice is honestly, because I think sometimes I have the same issue with my mother, who similar story. So, do you have a response to that? Because I'm like,
I do have a response to that, and it is interrupt her.
yeah.
Interrupt her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe she's over talking because she's not in that generation where she disassociates and like looks at her phone.
Totally.
She like you guys aren't listening to her, paying attention, so she's just like filling this silence. Maybe her trauma makes her hate silence because a lot of people are like that.
Well,
me
and a lot
being
of
one of
people
them. I don't
from
like
that
silence.
generation too have a hard time sitting in their silence.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that. I mean, I think interrupting her, if you haven't already actually like tried to speak to her about the
Right.
actual issue,
Yes.
maybe try that. But also like kudos to that person because they're clearly very self-aware of
Extremely.
like what the situation is, why it's happening.
Very
Like
true.
you're already halfway to like
10 steps ahead, really,
yeah,
if
truly,
anything. Yeah.
truly.
Oh man, but
Or-
also, how do you tell your mom to shut the fuck up?
Or you can also be honest with her and be like, Mom, I don't have the capacity for this conversation right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She may not take it well, but it's important to set boundaries.
1,000,000%. I
Correct.
think this is a great opportunity to
Yes.
actually start setting those boundaries.
I also wonder like what kind of quote unquote life lessons she's turning conversations into, because it's almost like I wish we would have gotten an example,
Yeah.
because not to like shame this person, but you know, be thankful that your mom is trying her best to be a good mom and is trying to like, while I'm still here, I know what it's like to have a Hispanic mother and they're so dramatic. And she's probably thinking in her mind, like, I'm going to die one day. I have to like teach a lesson any chance I get. I love my children so much, you know, so much that it's like suffocating and it's a lot. So just be thankful, because there are people in the world, not pointing at anybody specific, who don't really have the best moms, or you know,
or a
like,
mom at all.
or a mom at
Yes,
all.
yes.
And if your mom is talking too much, I think one day she's going to no longer be with us, and you'll think to yourself, man, I wish I could hear my mom's voice.
Bitch, you want to know the life lessons that my mom taught me? It was shit like, if you pay for your gas with your credit card, it's not going to come out until a couple days later.
Yeah.
Listen, that's a hot tip.
Which is a hot tip,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that is a hot
Yeah.
fucking tip.
Yeah, Tina, what's your advice? What do you think she would say to this person?
What do I think she would say? She'd be like, ah, ha, 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 let the bitch talk.
As she cracks open another Milwaukee's Best.
Yes.
100%. Well, how do you feel on Mother's Day?
That's crazy. My dad asked me the same question on Friday. He was like, I have a weird question for you. How do you feel about Mother's Day? Like, do you get sad? Do you get more sad than you do on any other day? And I was like, not really. I have a lot of like motherly figures in my life.
Yeah.
So I have plenty of reasons to celebrate. I get more sad on like random ass days.
Sure.
But today was I had an interesting moment where I went to my Nana's house, which is my mother's mother, and we planted some flowers in her little flower bed and put some of my mom's ashes in the flower bed. And as soon as we did that, one of my mom's favorite songs came on, I Would Die for You by Prince.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, fuck, shit. I'm not fucking crying right now. I did a little bit, but not a lot.
That's saying a lot for you, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You shed
growth.
some actual tears.
I shed some I've been crying lately. I stopped taking one of my medications.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I love that for you. We must feel our feelings.
Yeah.
You know? Are you
Yeah.
an emotional person?
Yeah, definitely. I think that I am more emotional in private or with my wife. But but ultimately, like, but I'm also very much a person that like piles until I kind of like snap a little bit.
And you gotta.
And then I can't talk to anybody for like 2 weeks, and everyone's like, what happened? And I'm like, you'll never know. I just want you to be scared. Tell me how scared you are.
Yeah.
Are you worried? Tell me how worried you are for me. I need the attention right now.
I love it so much. I love it. This is a random question, but were there any lessons that your mother actually taught you while you were growing up or in her life?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, jokes aside, she definitely, it was more like what not to do. I learned
just like learning from her behavior.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I know that if my mom could do it all over and do it all different and basically be born a different person, she would. But that's not how it went down, and she struggled her entire life with addiction from a very, very young age, well before she had me, well before she met my dad. I mean, like, teenager. And she tried many times to get clean. And I don't remember much about when she was around, but I do remember, and it's really specifically pertaining to like relationships too. She was in a lot of different relationships with men throughout my life. So I learned what I wanted to steer so fucking clear from.
Men
specifically.
Yes.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
When did you know that you were gay?
I didn't come out of the closet until I was like 19, but
Which is still young.
yeah, but I knew at a young age, and my family knew apparently when I was like born. So literally everybody knew besides me.
What gave it away? Like your first steps were super butch, or like what the fuck?
I just had no interest in men, even my boyfriends that I brought home. So my dad would be like, my dad has this one specific.
I can't even picture you fucking dating a man.
Well,
That
the
blows
one
my mind.
long-term relationship I did have, that man ended up being gay. So
Amen, hallelujah.
You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But my dad loves to tell a story. There was one guy that I was in like a longer term relationship with when I was like 18 or something, and I would have him over, and I would wash my car while he was just sitting there, and I wouldn't talk to him. And my dad's like, yeah, like shit like that.
I just love that like straight women are like, yeah, I'm not like available on Tuesday. I have to wash my hair.
Yeah.
And your gay ass is like, I'm gonna wash my car.
Yeah, like come over if you want, but I need to wash my car that day. You can watch if you
Just
want.
washed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like hot in a bikini. Like I need to literally
your
I need to
dickies.
detail
In
my
your
car.
dickies.
Yeah. My puka shell necklace. It was 2005.
Your wife beater.
Yeah.
Fucking Doc Martens on for whatever
Starts
reason.
changing oil.
Yeah. Is literally under the hood.
Yeah.
Just training to be under actual hoods.
Yeah.
If you know what
Not
I
even
mean.
doing anything, just under there tinkering.
Literally.
Trying to avoid making eye contact with this man.
1,000,000%. Yeah. And then I came out to my grandma was the last person that I came out to, and she literally looked at me dead in the face and was like, "Oh, honey, I know."
Oh,
Like,
I love that.
I'm like, okay, well, Slay, I don't know.
Oh, well,
Like,
thanks for
what's-
already
What's the
accepting
fucking
me.
point of giving
like,
me
why didn't you
anxiety?
tell me
Right,
then?
right,
Yeah,
right.
why
Yeah,
didn't you let me know?
Where's the heads up here, people?
Why are all of you
Right.
keeping secrets from me?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I know something you don't.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for us?
I mean, actually, yeah. What was both of your experience when you like actually came out of the closet, like with your families at least? Because I don't think I've ever like heard these stories, at least with you. Like,
I came out during a show. I thought you were there.
I didn't realize that was like when it was happening.
Well, I just like I started to write jokes about it.
Yeah.
And there was like no way that I could do my set without telling those jokes because I had already like worked my other material 1,000 times.
So there was no like
they were
side
like
convo
newer
with your mom or anything.
No, like I
Okay.
straight up was just like, here are my jokes about sleeping with women, and hello, family from
I'm sleeping
Peru,
with women.
and your family friends that you brought along. Like, you know, I didn't really care about them. I mostly was just concerned about my mom and my Aunt Betty. My Aunt
Yeah.
Betty like helped my mom raise me. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I just was telling jokes, and then I was like, oh yeah, by the way, my family's here, and that's how they just found out that I'm like whatever, pansexual or whatever the fuck I was calling it at the time. And that was it. I mean, there was no other way for me to do it. I don't think.
No.
I think I would have been so
That's like
overwhelmed.
quintessentially you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
So I tell my truths up there.
I
And
feel you, dude.
if you hurt my feelings, I really tell my truths up there. So be
Oh.
careful.
Oh,
What about you?
Anyway, what
Brie?
about yours?
I never came out.
No?
No, I just like.
Are we outing you right now?
No. God, no. I don't think I like had to. I dated guys, and then I just like started dating a girl and brought her around the family, and nobody said anything or made a big deal about it.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
One time my mom said that she was more surprised when I dated men.
Yeah, I feel that.
There you go.
Yeah, but I never really like had a big,
Conversation.
no, there was never, I just kind of started,
Right.
but I was always kind of raised with the assumption that everybody was an option. Just the way that my mom
Yeah.
spoke to me, she would be like, when you grow up and you find a
I
person.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I really do love that.
Yeah.
Go, Tina.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
Tina.
Progressive.
Come on, Tina.
With the fucking,
with the dust.
there's cremation ash all over this urn right now. And
Oh, love that.
it's all over me.
Lick it.
I will.
I know you will.
Yeah. If this mic wasn't in the way, baby, I'd be licking that so fast. I've
Just like
smoked her
Beth
before.
licks pussy.
Same thing, totally.
Whisper to it. Okay, don't.
That face immediately made me.
She was ready. She was ready.
Whispering affirmations into the urn.
Yes.
You have to open it, though.
I gotta go.
Oh,
You want some
God.
in your flowers?
Yeah. Actually.
Okay, we can make that happen.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we'll figure that out in a second.
Okay.
But yeah. That little powder move you just did is what exactly was going to happen when the first time I have sex in 2025. Anyway, Beth, where can people find you if you want to be found? I don't know if you want to be found.
On social media?
Yeah, on social media.
Yeah, of course. Instagram is at Detroit Gem.
Okay, perfect. And you, my friend?
Itchy, snitchy. On all platforms. Thank you very much.
I forgot to talk about how I'm itchy snitchy currently because I'm on antibiotics because my belly button got infected. And that's a story for next episode.
Which may be in a few minutes.
Which may be in a few minutes. And you can find me at johanna.madronda. Our show at the Masonic Temple in Detroit starts June 13th. If you are listening and you live in Michigan and you want to check out some good comedy, June 13th at the Masonic Temple in Detroit.
Is that a Friday?
That is a Thursday.
Oh, thank God.
Why?
Start.
Oh, the 13th. Got it.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th at the Masonic Temple would be a little creepy. It is called Immortal Comedy, so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I know. And I was like,
Spooky.
oh,
We can't be doing it. Next thing you know, Tina's coming back. We can't be doing it.
oh God.
We would welcome her with open arms and a case of Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
She's probably there
Sure.
somewhere.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go put ashes and flowers. We love you guys.
Love
Thank you
you.
so
Bye.
much. And thank you, Beth, for being here with us today.
Anytime.
Mwah. Bye.
Louis, Fendi, Bad, basic bitch.